Considering the fast popularization of the Internet in the 21st century, our group analyzed how Internet access affects the Human Development Index, also called HDI. HDI is the measurement of a country's development through three dimensions: life expectancy, education, and living standards. Since the Internet has played a huge role in our world today, we decided to explore how it has transformed different aspects of society. This visual data from Gapminder, providing the relationship between HDI and individuals using the Internet, shows a common trend. As the number of Internet users increases, so does HDI, which indicates a positive correlation between them. However, to further understand the relationship between Internet access and HDI, we need to take a closer look at how Internet affects these three dimensions. Here you see a graph of the relationship between life expectancy and Internet use. Again, the graph shows an upward slope indicating a positive correlation between Internet access and life expectancy. It is plausible to think that Internet usage positively affects life expectancy. A study from Monash and Qura universities found that Internet usage influences life expectancy by providing a wide range of updated medical information ranging from symptoms to treatments. Moreover, the set of lab tests, medical records, and medical checks are stored in a large database shared by professionals, which highly boosts the efficiency and quality of medical treatments. However, there is still not enough information to conclude that these online resources contribute to longer life expectancy. From the number of Internet users, the percentage of those that actually take advantage of these resources remain unknown. Moreover, there is no measurement that shows how taking advantage of these resources will increase one's life expectancy. Therefore, while the data on Gapminder between life expectancy and the number of individuals using the Internet shows a positive correlation, there's no strong evidence or data that can transform such correlation into causation.
Next, our team evaluated the effects of Internet usage on education because the Internet is now widely used in the educational system. Many educators use online materials for teaching, and lots of new online teaching systems such as Khan Academy have been developed and widely used. A study from the Milken Institute finds that Internet usage has a significant positive effect on educational attainment and opportunity. For example, the analysis provides evidence that more time spent on the Internet can mitigate negative external effects for individuals in households with lower parental educational levels, lower income, or large families. Taking this into account, our team was confident that Internet usage does have a positive effect on education. On Gapminder, we looked at data between individual Internet users with different variables such as literacy rate and mean years in school in men and women. In all of the graphs, these education variables increased simultaneously with the number of Internet users. However, since this data fails to give a whole picture of a country's educational level, we cannot prove that Internet access actually caused the increase. Moreover, when comparing the same variable with time, the same education variables also increase as time went by. However, there are too many other possible explanations. For example, the drastic rise in enrollment of high school and college, and the government's greater budget in public education could be the influential cause of higher levels of education. We cannot ignore other explanations and only focus on data that favors our conclusion.
Since our team did not find a strong correlation between Internet access and the first two dimensions of HDI, the rest of our video will touch on how Internet access affects HDI through its third dimension, living standards. Our team used total GDP as a means to measure living standards. Here, we see that the number of Internet users in Qatar has dramatically increased from 6.17% of the population in 2001 to 69% in 2010. From 2000 to 2010, Qatar's total GDP has also been rapidly increasing from 36 billion to 125 billion respectively. Although this discovery presented a compelling correlation between the economy and the number of Internet users, we cannot identify which variable caused the other to go into effect. Was it the Internet that caused economic growth, or vice versa? As we looked at other countries to answer this, we observed that economic boom is oftentimes followed by an increased Internet users. This trend was seen in many countries including Nigeria, Angola, Ethiopia, and Ghana. However, our team also noticed the opposite trend, where a dramatic increase in internet users was followed by a strong economic growth, which was seen in Seychelles, Uruguay, Trinidad and Tobago, and Peru. Due to these contrasting findings, the boundaries between the economy and the internet remains unclear. The World Development Report in 2016 claims that the internet and the economy likely shares a mutualism relationship where both variables are affected by each other. With both plausible theory and dataset about which variable caused the other, we can only prove correlation between the two, but not causation. Although there are many factors that contribute to the Human Development Index, there is no doubt that the internet access is part of it. Contrary to our expectations of a clear, causal relationship, we can only discover hints of correlation between internet access and the three subsets of HDI. Though statistical data does not show strong causation due to the complexity and magnitude of HDI, we should not undermine the powerful influences the internet has on our society today.